From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
2023 Toronto Blue Jays.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Manoah. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. The 0-1. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a little roller right side. Guerrero the toss to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
That one hit to right. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that takes care of Alonso.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Good contact guy. Good defender. Rip to right. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Daniel Vogelback. Knocks it down. Bichette whips it to first. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home. Back here at the ballpark. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
There's the strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys along with Clemens and Randy Johnson to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, whips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. In comes the run from third, and they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. They say it went. Out to short. Bichette gloves it. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That's a strike. Strike 1. And that one hammered. That's back. And it is gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Merrifield tosses to first. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That one ripped. Kiermaier makes the catch, inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. And here is Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt
Scherzer back to work. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including Cy Youngs in each league, and a world champion. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, just, I mean, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy. And he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. Out of here. Brandon Belt the opposite way. and they're chipping away. It's 3-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 2 away.
Batting done. The center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Springer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses. Ball 1. Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. And the pitch. That's ripped. Base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, and first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped into right, and George makes the grab.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets. Back now in Toronto. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In for a strike, and that's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Bo Bichette, 2nd round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Scherzer deals. And fouled off. So here's Scherzer. To the right side. To first. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Foul ball. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 24 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Late swing fouled off. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires.
Outside, that's a ball.
Smoked into left, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next offering upstairs. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key.
Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jeff McNeil. Manoah back to work. Started to swing, held up. Ground ball to the right side. On the run, throw to first. One up, one down. Daniel Vogelback at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Daniel Vogelback.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Mark Canha, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So first and second with one man gone. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. Next offering is down low, and that's ball one. Vogelback over at second. Canha over at first with one away. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. On a line. And it hits the fence. One runs in. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now, Omar Narvaez. Well struck, right field, dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. One run is in. Save! And they lead by 4.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Digging in, swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Narvaez around third, throw is offline, and he scores. It's 7-2.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Kind of your classic jam shot.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Mitch White.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
kicks and fires. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And that is gone. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 9-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That's in there. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it, and that's the inning. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Chapman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Bell batting with 1 down takes a strike. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. One down, base is empty. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Brandon Belt goes deep. His second home run of the game. It's 9-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Merrifield stands in now and watches strike 1. Grounded out his first time. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Lindor collects. On to first. 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Owen Chu now. Swings and misses, struck him out. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 9-3. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Daniel Vogelback. And a pitch. This one popped up. Merrifield gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha, 1 for 2. This one smacked out to left center. Kiermaier pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty. Now the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time. But all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
To the right side, Merrifield over to pick it up. Over to first. Third out. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one catches the corner for a strike. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is out of here. George Springer takes him deep, and they close the gap. It's 9-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And now, Bo Bichette to third. And Bichette is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one pushed foul. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's opened up now. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The right-hander back to work. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He's already homered in this game. White goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Lindor, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. They say it went. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Up next for the Mets.
So 2 down. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very White. Checks over to first, and he's back. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion. Rolled over to third. Chapman picks it up, tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's Dalton Varsho. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Chapman, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Now it's going to be Brandon Belt. And there's a strike. Belt, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it,
Scherzer gets the punch out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Mets. We go to the top of the seventh. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. The pitch. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the Mets DH, Daniel Vogelbach. 1 for 3. White over to first, and he dives back in safely. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Daniel Vogelbach blasts one out, and they add a pair. It's 11-4.
with a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Trevor Richards. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. Line drive. Makes the grab, one down. So up next for New York, Eduardo Escobar. Late on that fastball.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there. Now 2 away. Next to hit, Omar Narvaez. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. 7th inning stretch. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Canha puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's George Springer. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Up the middle. McNeil picks it up. Slings to first. That takes care of Springer. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They'll need to pick it up. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And a pitch.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Righty to the plate. And that one in the air center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One away.
The right fielder, number 6,
Starling Marte up now for the Mets.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
The shortstop, Francisco.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Right-handed reliever. Ripped on a line. Springer makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Brooks Raley on to pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and Bichette is retired. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Chopped to third. Escobar picks it up. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 11. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Meza. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And he grounds one back up the middle. Merrifield to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter, number 1, second base.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
McNeil.
Lined into right. Springer there makes the catch. That's out number 2. And next for the Mets, Daniel Vogelbach. In there, and it's 0-1. Meza, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got it. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the lefty. Chapman gets a piece there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Well struck left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Matt Chapman hits one out, and they cut into the lead. It's 11-6. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Bell. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard with Merrifield up to the plate, and first offering is fouled off. Bell on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Going to count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte moves under it. And there's one down. Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 1-1. Now a slow roller to second. McNeil sends it to first. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. And the batter is George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Got him looking. Ball game.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
11-6 the final.